Hello, right now we are going to add gradations of color into our painting. This is step 3 or third day of painting. First thing you're gonna do is mix a gradation of color. You can pick analogous tints or shades. Um, I have analogous colors right here, blue to green that I've pre-mixed in puddles. This allows me to be able to bounce back and forth between color, and all I'm really going to have to do is wipe off the extra paint off my paintbrush. I mixed all those paints with my palette knife to make sure that they're homogeneous, nice, clean colors, and now it's time to paint. So pause me if you aren't to the point yet where you've mixed your gradation, which I'm sure you haven't, and mixed gradations, and then you're ready to paint with me. And now I want you to think about when you're painting today where your painting's going to go. Um, One idea is Mother's Day is coming up. I think my painting I am going to send to my mom in Daytona, especially since she's stuck in. I know this is going to totally cheer her up. I'm going to put it in a frame, pack it super, super well, and send it to her. You might want to do the same thing and send your painting to someone. While you're painting, you want to keep in mind this is your focal. And here's your focal area right here. And so in some areas I'm getting like lighter right here and darker over here. And I'm either with my mark making, I'm kind of solidifying my shapes. And that doesn't mean that I'm making them perfect. I'm making them either dry brush or really crisp edges for this painting. I decided I want to do some really crisp edges for my shapes. And I'm going to do some blue to greens here. I'm adding some dimension to my painting by taking my shapes and blending the blue kind of into the green. Kind of cool. And I'm going to make my lighter areas towards the center of this painting. It's really going to give me some nice dimension here. If I can't get my paintbrush small enough, which it seems like I can't, I am just going to go in with the handle of my brush. How awesome is that? At this point, we can really just play with it. I'm going to enjoy the process of painting. Don't worry about using too much paint. And I'm going to add those gradations throughout my painting. A little less. of the bright blue as I go over here, because that's the darker area in my painting. And then if there's something that I don't like, I can go over it. Oh my gosh, I just realized this is looking like a peacock. I don't want that. Okay. Gradations of color. I have blue to green. Now I'm going to go mauve to red. So I'm going to clean off my brush really well. And I'm going to try to get it out of the realm of peacock. And I'm actually going to just put my color aside. Whatever colors you're using, you can put aside. Or you can throw it away if you don't have space. And I'm going to grab another piece of wax paper. And I want some red. I want some red. I need to wake up this painting and get it away from looking like a peacock. I'm going to mix in some of the background color just so it's not completely stark. And then I think I'm going to go mix this into some white. If you're running down on paint, hit the flagpole. If there's no paint left at the flagpole in front of the school, darken the light, then send me an email and I'll replenish. And what happens if I go color relationship, analogous, orange? Let's see, I need 3 different types of color relationships in my painting. I need tints, which I have because I added white. I need analogous and I need neutrals. I already have all of those already. Now I just need balanced composition, multiple colors, leading my eye to a focal area. Ooh. I am taking a risk. So you might be thinking, oh my gosh, like I don't want to mess up my painting. Don't worry about it. You can always go over it. I got a variety of marks here. Ooh. Ooh, I'm loving this. So this just happened on accident. Um, which this was like a really kind of a cool accident that just happened. I have orange to yellow, analogous pair. And I just made a dot by mistake. And now how cool is this? Um, I'm adding more interest to my painting. By adding that in. I love this peach color here. I'm just thinking inside, outside. I'm not stressing like negative, positive space. if it looks good, you got to just kind of go with it. Fade it off though. Like I don't want to, I want to make sure that my marks, if I made a happy mistake, then it's looks like it's supposed to be there. So I'm making a mark and reacting to it, just like we learned on the first day. Negative, positive space. So I'm kind of happy because I like this much better than I did a little while ago. Making those edges intentional. Making these greens intentional. Kind of creating balance in the painting, pulling it together. The theme here, how am I doing it? The theme here is like light green and small marks to wider. Doing squares of green. Ooh, I kind of like what that mark did. See how it's like blue in the center and green on the outside? You can't always control that. Now, sometimes you got to hold up your painting and really see what's missing in the painting. This is becoming my focal point and I don't want it to. So I need to calm that green down. I misspoke. I should have said I would need to calm the pink down. And I want to put some blue there. Some edging. Now your painting should look totally different than mine. I mean, I want you to paint what you just go with it. Paint what you want to paint. Like I know it can be hard just going on line and pattern. Turn your canvas if that helps.